DANESSA MYRICKS came out with another palette, and of course, we have to see what's up with it. Lightwork volume number 4, made in China, and it's $125. I know it's pricey, but we're not gonna bitch about the price yet. Let's find out if it's worth it first. I do want to keep in mind that when it comes to everything we're about to see in here, the duochrome shades, they are expensive and very hard to formulate. It's limited edition, and I know that a lot of you guys missed out on this one from last year. This one is the volume number 3, and this is that type of palette that every time I have it on my eyes, I get compliments or I have you guys asking me what's on my eyes. Comparing this new baby next to the one from last year, the volume number 3, I'm sure you can already tell that this one is more amped up, more extra, more party, more life, and it's giving a lot more color. I don't know about you, but I'm already itching to feel this texture, so let's do some swatches. For all over the face multi-use palette, we have 14 color shifting chromatic shades and multiple transcending luxe finishes. In here, you're getting 3 type of formulas. Most of the shades are velvet crumbs. You have 8 of them. This two right here, these 3 shades, and this one. They're ultra chromatic, color shifting, velvety smooth powders. I'm barely even touching this shade right now, and wow, look how much I got. To the touch, the formulation feels extremely lightweight, thin, soft, smooth. There's no texture into this formulation. We're gonna be swatching it right here. I don't know why my fingers are red, I guess from holding the palette, but let's see how this is. Oh my gosh. And this is one of those that it will keep going and keep going. And look at that swatch. And look how much I still have in my finger. Now we're gonna be swatching Nirvana, I think it's called. Wow. This is a beautiful color for falls. I'm excited. And look at that shift and that reflection. Like, her shadows are so pretty and it's so satisfying to just look at them, right? And we're also getting 2 of her pressed chrome flakes, this one and this one. They are her best-selling flakes, but now we're getting them in this pressed cream formulation that, to be honest with you, I do like this idea a little bit more than this one. I'm not the biggest fan of these flakes. I have 3 shades and I never use them. In my opinion, they're water-based, so they take forever to dry. And they're very texture. Like, you do have to make sure that you like that flaky, chunky type of feeling before you either buy this or apply this to the eye. Before you use these flakes, you have to swirl your finger in there to break the seal and then activate the formula. So we're just gonna, it's gonna get a little messy, and it does feels chunky, harsh, but just keep going to see if it gets a little creamier. And I just feel like by doing that, I just wasted so much product. It's just annoying because by doing this, it is dirty in my palette, and I don't like that. But this is what we have. See how it's very messy, very chunky. When it comes to this formulation, you just have to press and pull. And it is very hard to manipulate. You just have to have patience. When it comes to this type of formula, it's not for everybody. This is going to give you that flaky situation here and there. It will look like flake. It does feel like flake, but at the same time, it's very creamy. It's a lot more creamy than this ones. This ones, they're so much more chunkier than these flakes for sure. Some people are gonna like it, some people don't. I'm not really all into it. That's one of the reasons why I don't like this, because I like more of like a solid, heavy metallic or shimmery type of shade. Not really so much this. And even though after I applied all this, I still have so much product right here in my finger, so I just feel like it's a waste of product. So I am glad that we're only getting 2 shades. We're gonna be doing the same thing with this one. Definitely feel like this one, it's better than this one, even though they're the same formulations. Like, look, I keep swerving my finger in there and it's not really giving me anything. Here we have all this, that's intense. I'm not gonna be really using this with the fingers. You guys know that I hate to use my fingers. So the next time that I have to pick up these flakes, I'm just gonna do it with a brush. Remember, press and pull. See that? You don't really have to go ham and freaking press and pull really hard into your lid. Not at all. Just, you go soft. Press and then pull. I do like the way that this one applied more than this one, even though this one feels a little bit more creamier than this one, if that makes any sense. But you see how after I applied this one, look how solid it looks. It's not really giving me too much of that flaky everywhere situation. See? It looks more like a shadow. Then this shade right here and this one, they're glass metallic, they're ultra reflecting, and they're gonna give you that glass-like finish. I do like the fact that we're getting one gold and one silver, same as this ones. They have no texture, they feel very lightweight and soft to the touch. But of course, these ones are a lot more intense. And then we have two of the Aqua crumbs, this one and this one. We have to activate it with water, and it is a smudge proof formula. You have to apply at least 3 drops. I have this setting spray from Max, and I'm gonna apply 1, 2, and 3. See if that's enough, and let's just mix it. It feels dry and it's not really giving me much. See? I'm just going with the other shade, Intuition. 1, 2, 3. You know what I mean. See how it gets creamy? Look. This is gonna be perfection for graphic liners or just liner in general. Nice. And you really don't need no more than 3 drops. I know you can see the texture from there, see? This is the shade Aura. Let's just swatch it right here. Okay, so that looks pretty. I'm gonna see if I can pick up a little bit more. I actually have to wet it again because now it's completely dry. This is the shade Intuition. Oh, wow. This is beautiful. Literally one swipe and look, I still have. Okay, so this is dope. I really like this Aqua crumbs. One is purple and the other one is blue. They're totally given. And I love the formulations. Once it's there, it's there. It's supposed to be smudge proof. So let's just... Oh, wow. It is. Look at that. It is not going anywhere. I'm actually going hard. Look. Barely, but you have everything there. It is not smudging at all. I really think that the flakes, they are a pain in the ass. Like, even with makeup remover, I'm just using a regular wipe, you're gonna have to do a lot of pulling and tugging to take this off, and that's not good for the skin. I know that this might look a little bit complicated, intimidating, especially if you're a beginner, but trust me when I tell you that it's not at all. If you like what you see and you want it, get it. Play with it and just have fun. So I created this palette more for the pick up, tap and go type of situation. You're not gonna spend a lot of time building up color, fighting with payoff, packing your shimmer so it can show on your eye. To me, that's super annoying. This is gonna give you those easy and quick, dramatic, intense type of looks that you and me and everybody love. I know that this is not a complete palette. You have no mattes in here. This is all about those shades that they're really gonna make your eyes pop. One of the shades on your whole entire lid, it's gonna save the day. I'm gonna be doing my eyes and then the complexion because we don't know how messy can things get. I created a look with this palette yesterday. I really didn't like it. That's why I'm creating another one. But I'm getting ready to do the other eye, and this is already creasing right where I apply the flakes. And the same thing happened yesterday. So it's not staining the eye. So I'm gonna pick up my worker brush from Sonia G, and I'm just gonna apply a little bit more of the green velvet chrome that I have at the bottom of the flake, which is the shade 6 Sense, and I'm gonna apply right on top, and I'm just gonna fill in those gaps. I'm gonna prep my lid like I normally do. I'm using the Jera Cosmetic eye base. Now with my big fluffy brush, this one is the E29 from Rose and Ben's Beauty. I'm gonna be using any bronzer. This one is the one from Wayne. And I'm just gonna pick up a little bit and I'm gonna lay it down as my base / transition color. And I'm just gonna lay it down as my base. Now with my worker brush from Sonia G, we're going to be going in with the shade Nirvana. And I'm going to apply it on the outer V of the eye. Just like that. I'm picking up a little bit more for the inner corner of the eye. We're going to be creating like a halo eye. I wiped off my brush and then now I'm going to be picking up the shade 6 Sense. And I'm going to apply it right on the center of my lid. And pick up a little bit more. The other side of the same brush, I'm going to pick up a little bit more of the shade Nirvana, the first shade that we use. And I'm going to reapply right here on my outer V. And then also right here in the inner part of my eye. I do have a little bit of fallout again in this eye at the bottom of the green. I did apply these flakes. But it creased on me, so I'm not going to apply it in this eye. I'm just going to leave it like this. On the side of the same brush, I'm going to merge these two colors together. And right here. A little bit of my setting spray, this one from MAC, to one of the Aqua Chromes, the shade Intuition, the blue one. And I'm going to be using it with the E26 from Rose and Ben's Beauty. And I'm just going to create a wing right here. These Aqua Chromes, they're perfection as liner. They don't skip, they glide, they're pigmented. One swipe and you're done. The most important part is that they don't smudge at all. From here, we're taking it in. You will know if you need more water because it's gonna be thick. You don't want it to be too watery or too thick neither. So I do need a little bit more. Now I'm just mixing it in. And look at that. Boom. Beautiful. And then from here, we're going to take it out again. One swipe. I do have fallout. Things got a little messy. And because I had the flakes in this eye before, this one looks a little bit more like intense than this one. So I'm going to be picking up a little more of the brown, coppery, orangey shade. Nirvana, and I'm gonna reapply right here on my outer V and a little bit right here because you see that shade a little bit more in this eye. Now with my Morphe M431, we're gonna be picking up one of the glass metallics, first the gold one, and then we're gonna be mixing them up. I'm gonna be applying it right here on my tear duct, and I'm gonna be bringing it up. There's my brow. I'm wiping off the Morphe brush because we're going to be using it again for the lower lash. And I'm going to be picking up the shade 6 Sense. And I'm going to be applying it in the inner part of my lower lash. Now I'm going to be applying Nirvana on the outer part of my lower lash. And I apply a little bit of Whirlpool from Marc Jacobs. This one is discontinued, but I know that Arvina has one that is exactly the same color. Alright, so I apply mascara, and this is what we have. I like it. See how it didn't crease, it didn't flake, it didn't come off without the flakes? It is not my favorite look. I'm just gonna put it out. It is what it is. I mean, before this eye look, I created another one. I didn't like it. I took it off. This one is just whatever. I like it, but I don't love it. It's just not giving it to me. And I like to be 100% about my eye looks, my makeup in general. Like, if I don't like it, trust me when I tell you that you're not gonna see it. I'd rather do everything all over again than stay with something that I don't like. I know it's annoying. That's really not a good thing to do, but that's just me, and that's just what it is. And besides the fact that this one is popping more than this one, because I applied the flakes, and before I even started the other eye, it was already flaking, it was already cracking, separating, creasing, whatever you want to call it. And then when I apply the shadow on top, this one is standing out more than this one. So that right there, it's annoying me. This one is really bad. Even after, like, I try to fix it, applying the Velvet Chrome on top, look, it's separating again. Like, a lot. It's one of the problems that I have with these flakes, that is just a big ass mess. I mean, I do like the formulation of these flakes better. At least it's not water based like this one, so you don't have to wait for it to dry. If you don't like these flakes, then don't do this to yourself. This is like 100 times worse. Besides separating, it doesn't dry, it moves, it feels like hard, like it stiffs your eye. This is just like super bad. The only problem that I have with these flakes is that it went in good. I actually liked the formulation, and I was happy because I'm like, damn, it doesn't feel like this one's, you know? But then 10 minutes after it was on my eyes, it was already cracking, and that's not a good thing because your eye look, it's not going to last. I love the Velvet Chrome formulation, and I'm really happy that most of the shades are in that formula because it glides, it's lightweight, you only need a little bit to get this much. And the shift, let's not talk about the shift. Every single shade in the Velvet Chrome formulation, it's on another level. I'm also really happy and satisfied with the Aqua Chrome formulation. I actually wish that we didn't have the flakes and that she gave us 2 more of the Aqua Chrome, because you only need to wet it a little bit and it's going to give you the most rich, creamy, intense, beautiful pigment. If you're a beginner and you don't really know how to create, you know, graphic liners and stuff like that, then the Aqua Chrome formulation really will come handy because I'm impressed with how easy it was to use. I hope that she gave us more shades. Maybe instead of these flakes, give us more of that. I feel that when it comes to her palettes, there's some things that I like, and then there's always something that I don't like. Like in the palette from last year, I really love her shades, but I do not like these highlighters at all. Like, I haven't even touched them. And then now in this new one, I mean, I'm happy that I like most of the shades except those 2 flakes, so that's not too bad. No, it's not a must-have. You don't have to run and go spend $125 on this, especially if you have this one from last year. And I do want you to have in mind that this is not going to be for everybody, period. You have to make sure that you like the drama, that you're extra, and that you're not gonna give a fuck, and you're just gonna play with it, that you're gonna pick it up and just have fun with it. Then if you like more of like the quick, simple, neutral, everyday type of looks, you can just use this more for like pops of like really intense duochrome shades because they look beautiful if you use them singles. So you can just go ahead and apply your regular look with your regular matte shades and then apply it depending on maybe what you're wearing or what color do you feel like wearing. Pick a shade and apply it on your whole entire lid, and trust me that that's going to look chef kiss. Because trust me when I tell you that if you get too serious with this palette and you think too hard, you're gonna have a hard time. You're gonna be creating the look and you're gonna go take it off. You're gonna do it again and it's gonna be the same thing. Don't forget to let me know in the comment section down below, what do you think about this palette? Do you like it? You don't like it? Let me know, and I love you to the moon and back. Mwah! See you on the next one.